What up, y'all? It's your girl, Rainy Storm, checking in for the Sagittarius new moon. Feeling lighter, like just, man, feeling so much lighter after coming out of this Scorpio season. Like, it was crazy. Crazy. So, it really does feel really, really, really good to be like up out of like the just deep water, fixed water energy into like mutable fire, where it's like, all right, now it's time to go. Now it's time to get things popping. Now it's time for, lighter times, fun times, optimistic energy that we all really do need before closing this year out into 2020. So welcome to Sagittarius season. First, well, I think have I welcomed y'all to Sagittarius? No, I don't even think I've welcomed y'all to Sagittarius season. So welcome to Sagittarius season, and happy new moon in Sagittarius. I wanted to say before I do start pulling cards is one thing I have noticed about going from Scorpio season to Sagittarius season is like I haven't been able to sleep. Like, I literally be up to like 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, just up, like wired. Like, and I've experienced some, we all go through different moon cycles, and like, I'm pretty cool, I'm pretty chill. It wasn't, I think the most intense one that I had was the Virgo full moon. I think that was the last like intense moon that I had, but for some reason, this Sagittarius new moon has been keeping me like up. And I don't know, for those of y'all that are watching, if anybody's in the anything astrology video I posted last night to kind of talk about it, and it was a whole bunch of people in there like, yeah, I'm feeling the same way too. I haven't been able to sleep for shit, so I don't know what that's about. Neptune is finally direct. Venus is just now coming into, Capricorn. So it's like, it's time to get shit done. It's really time to get busy. It's really time to get into a place where you like, all right, this is what I want to do. This is where we gonna be, and let's move and go for that shit. Really. So, first card out is fighting, and I'm only gonna pull 3 cards for this moon. But this is already like, yo, the battling gotta stop. And this is really, even though it's like fighting self, this is like internal battles. I don't see this as like somebody fighting someone else. And it could be somebody fighting somebody else. But honestly, I think this is an internal struggle. This is an internal battle, especially because we do have so many, right now we're going in between, like this going in between worlds energy, from the spiritual realm to the material realm. So I don't know why the Gemini movie is coming up, like with Will Smith. And I know we're not even close to Gemini season, but we are coming up in a full moon in Gemini on I think it's 2nd week of December. So you really got to take a real good look at yourself this season. And this is the night of fire, or night of air, by the way. So a lot of mental mind energy. One of the dreams that I did have, one of the dreams that I keep having are consistent inside of a house. And one of the dreams that I had was, I'm not going to go too detailed into it, but one of the dreams that I did have, I always end up in a room, and I associate rooms with the mind. I associate anytime I'm in a room, anytime I'm like, if I'm closing or opening a door, it always makes me feel like it's something that has to do with my mind. A house, if I'm entering a home, it usually has to deal with, and I'm discovering it usually has to deal with the state of my body, because I always associate the home with my spirit, and so I'm in the house. It's orange, it's beautiful, and it's glowing and shit. The dream, 6 of water, is the dream. Okay, I see what's happening here. So I'm in this beautiful ass house, and or this apartment or something like that. I don't know what it was, but it was orange. It was like all types of sacral chakra energy, beautiful, popping. I get a little curious. I got a Mars and Gemini, so I get a little curious. I want to see what's out there. I want to see what's going on. So there was an elevator inside of this apartment. So I get to the elevator and there's an X on the elevator, and I'm like, oh shit. Well, I'm clicking on the X. I'm like, let's go see what's in the X. Yo, I go on the elevator and I kid you motherfucking not. Yo, get down there, it's like dingy and plain and shit's broken and dusty. It's just, it's crazy down there. I walk in the room and it seemed like somebody had been there, so it was like clothes and shit hung up and all. I'm like, that's interesting. Nobody's in the room. Yo, I leave the room and this big ass dude with a bald head, huge, big in stature, huge tall dude. He takes me by my neck and throws me across the goddamn hallway. He throws me in the hallway, and then, I don't see him after that. I didn't even know where he was after that. Throws me, I'm in the hallway, and then all of a sudden, I'm running away from this little ass dude, fast as hell with a bald head. And this motherfucker is charging my shit. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm dusting, I'm running. I'm like, nah, first of all, what you not about to do in the dream is catch up with me. Because I don't know why you're charging after me like this. You look like a goddamn walker, all right, from Walking Dead. I'm not doing this with you. So I'm gone. He didn't look like that. Or they didn't look like that, but it felt like it. It felt like zombie energy. So I'm just gone. So then I get to this gymnasium and I'm looking around why the fuck am I in a gymnasium? This is odd. So I see these steps. I go up these steps and then dude is still running after me, but he don't see me. I'm inside the elevator, but he don't see me, right? I'm jamming the fucking button to get back up to this. By this time, I'm like jamming. So let's guess what happens next. So the elevator slowly starts to close in. And I kid you not, right before this motherfucker is about to close, the goddamn elevator jams. A bitch is stuck. All right, I'm motherfucking stuck in between the elevator, can't get out, and I'm just like, what the? I could see all the power lines beside me. I could see all this shit around me, but I cannot leave. I'm stuck. And that's when I seen the little bald-headed man come in, and he just went the other direction. He wasn't coming after me, but I'm like, can he see me? Because I could see him, but he can't see me, and he just went in a whole nother direction. So I say all of that to say, boundaries, bitch. Doors represent gates. Anything that has to do with something that is closing has to do with some level of something that's been trying to get kept out. Something that is, and I know this is my personal dream, but I just feel like it all has to do with the lesson of this Sag new moon. It's even though you want to go on this journey and you want to expand and you want to be free and be, this mutable fire energy that comes in when we do enter Sagittarius season, you have to know projections, 6 of water projections. You have to know how to create personal fucking boundaries. And I think what this Venus and Capricorn energy is going to be teaching all of us. Of course, material wellness and things like that, but when it comes to our partnerships, when it comes to our relationship with people, Capricorns know how to set clear-cut boundaries, almost to a goddamn fault. And you have to have them. So let me get into these cards while we're here, because for some reason, very chatty. It's a very chatty new moon, but It's weird that the cards are like kind of like on mute. So I feel like this, especially with these water cards and this Knight of Air, this fighting card, it has a lot to do with emotions that are being kept. Like this projection card obviously is, there are still things that are on the surface that cannot be seen. So there's things that still need to come up. And I feel once again, this is more so internal. The dream is more so internal. The dream that I'm talking about, these are internal things that have been happening and that need to come up. You know, emotions that need to really truly come up, because these projections are being projected into our everyday lives. You know what I mean? So I'm going to pull one more card just to clarify. I see the guilt card. I don't know what that could mean for some of you, but I'm going to keep shuffling. That's the 8 of air. I'm going to keep shuffling. Inner voice. It's time to listen. It's time to really listen. It's time to get in tune. Sagittarius lives in the goddamn spiritual realm. Half on this realm like Pisces, half on this realm, half in the spiritual realm, this material realm in the spiritual realm. So it's time to really get some things in check. Try to get to the depths of why your internal, why is there a fight? And the only way you can get to that answer is if you truly choose to tune in to spirit. You gotta tune into spirit this month, because spirit is not coming to play with nobody, especially as we move from Sagittarius season into Capricorn season this year. Oh God, y'all just listen. Listen. It's time to make moves, and you don't have time to be fighting, because this is what it's going to cause exhaustion. All this fighting is causing us to be exhausted. A machine, 9 of fire, a machine that has been working itself to depletion. Literally working itself to fucking depletion. You don't want to be depleted in this season, because we have so much to do. And I'm not even just talking about work, mending relationships that need to be mended. Conversations, like real conversations, blunt conversations that you got to have with yourself, that you probably got to have with other people around you, you know. And we don't really have the time to be like exerting all this extra, expending all this expendable energy if internally you fucked up. If I'm gonna be real, like that's not where you want to go. Like, use this Sagittarius, use this Jupiter, this, you know, moon, this everything. Like, use this Sagittarian energy, the Sagittarian-esque, the Sagittarius sun to fuel your fire. Get your passion back. I've lit a red candle. We have 2 white candles, and we 4 white candles actually, and then we lit a black candle. And we've also been burning a lot of dragon's blood, which I have actually going off right now. Dragon's blood, red candles, white candles, and black candles, and to purify the space. But not only purify the space and for protection, because the dark forces is really trying to come in and do that work as well, as we know, but also having, like, bringing that fire back, tending that fire. I also sprinkled a little bit of peppermint on top of the candle, the red candle, to kind of give it a little bit of like a cool down to it. So it's just not, because let me tell y'all, this is going to be my last thing before I go, and I'll make a couple other videos during this season to kind of keep y'all up to date with what's really going on. But, like, listen, this Sagittarius, wait, where was I going with this? No, the last time we lit the candle was, like, during, like, I think it was, like, Libra Scorpio season-ish, around that time. Libra Scorpio season. And yeah, it was around that time. And when you just lighten that candle, that red candle, with no black or white or no kind of other candle, shit gets real. So just heat that fire. You know what I'm saying? Eat the fire. Eat the fire. And, just be mindful this month. Keep things in mind. Try not to, burn out this month. Really fuel your energy into yourself, because that's what a Sagittarius would do. No shade, but it's real. And try to see the sunny side of things. Laugh a little bit, let loose a little bit. Try not to take things too serious, not super duper seriously, even though Venus is gonna want you to this month. So yeah, that's really all I have for this. And you know where to find me at Rainy Storm checking in. You can hit me up Instagram. You can hit me up on linktr.ee, Rainy Storm, Facebook, all of that good shit. And if you want a personal reading or a natal chart reading, you know where to find me at rainystorm@gmail.com. Hit me up. Peace.